Namaste students. In previous class we discussed about conservative regimes set up in 1815 were autocratic. This led to the revolutions in Europe between 1830 and 1848. Today we are going to discuss about the age of revolutions that took place in Europe between 1830 and 1848. Let us see why these revolutions took place and by whom these revolutions took place, and finally where these revolutions took place. By getting answer for these three questions, we can understand the topic that is the age of revolutions. First thing, why these revolutions took place? Already we discussed in previous classes, the conservative regimes set up in 1815 were autocratic. Parallel to the conservatives, there were liberals as well as revolutionaries. Liberals and revolutionaries wanted to overthrow conservative regimes and to set up people's rule, that is social and constitutional republics or constitutional monarchies. So, liberal nationalists and revolutionary leaders started revolutions. And why? Already we have seen. That is, here, liberal nationalists were the members of educated middle class elite, that is professors, school teachers, clerks, and members of the commercial middle classes. Now understood? So, liberal nationalists included these members, that is members of educated middle class elite. Okay? And here, liberal nationalists, when they started, the first upheaval took place in France. In the month of July 1830, the first upheaval took place in France to overthrow conservative regime. First one, 1830 in France, first upheaval took place. That is, liberal nationalists started a struggle to overthrow Bourbon dynastic rule which was set up in 1815 by conservatives. And they overthrown this Bourbon dynastic rule and set up constitutional monarchy with Louis Philippe as its head. So, constitutional monarchy was set up with Louis Philippe as its head by overthrowing Bourbon dynastic rule which was restored in France in 1815 by conservatives. It had its impact in other parts of Europe also. The people of Brussels struggled against conservative regimes and they separated from, that is Brazil separated from United Kingdom of Netherlands, and it had its impact in other parts of Europe also. It shook the conservative regime. The conservative leader, Duke Metternich, the Chancellor of Austria, stated that when France sneezes, rest of the Europe catches cold. Means when the first upheaval took place in Europe to end or to overthrow Bourbon dynastic rule and to set up constitutional monarchy, it had its impact in other parts of Europe also. And let us see another important event that took place in Europe, that is the struggle of Greece against Ottoman Empire. We call this event as the Greek War of Independence. So, in year 1921, the people of Greece started a struggle against Ottoman Empire. Greece was ruled by Ottoman Empire since 15th century. It had no freedom. So, by motivating by the liberal nationalist and revolutionary nationalist philosophies, they started struggle against the Ottoman Empire. The Greece, also supported by other people who had settled in other parts of Europe. Why they had supported? They had sympathy. Moreover, they have had cultural and historical ties with Greece. Many poets and artists also mobilized the people to fight against the Ottoman Empire or to fight against Muslim Empire. Here, poets and artists lauded that Greece as the cradle of European civilization. The famous English poet Lord Byron organized a fund and went to battlefield to fight against the Ottoman Empire, where he died of fever in 1924. Finally, in the year 1932, Treaty of Constantinople was signed between Ottoman Empire and the Greek. Accordingly, Greece was recognized as an independent nation. The most important treaty of Constantinople. According to the Treaty of Constantinople, Greece was recognized as an independent nation. Thus, conservative regime was also ended in Greece. Children, this is very important in the examination point of view, that is Greek War of Independence. Okay, thank you.